students, in your 13th chapter, these three-dimensional objects and nets, we studied here three-dimensional objects, and next one point series nets. See your textbook page number 77. Nets. Last year we see that cutting some edges of a box and laying it out flat gives us net from which it was made. The two-dimensional shape from which a three-dimensional object can be made by a folding and is called the net of that object. See here this two-dimensional shape from which a three-dimensional object can be made by folding it is and it is called as net of that objects. Means by folding this cardboard shown below along the lines shown in it, we get a three-dimensional object box in this shape, and all surfaces are square. An object of this shape is called as a cube. An object of this shape, this part is shape is called as a cube. The net of another cardboard box is shown in the figure below. Here this net of this another cardboard box is here. By folding along the lines in the net and joining the edges to each other. By folding these lines along and joining these edges to each other, we can see that a three-dimensional box is formed. See this here, three-dimensional box is formed. The surfaces of this box are rectangular in shape. The surfaces of this box is rectangular in shape. An object of this shape is called as a cuboid. Object of this shape is called as a cuboid. Then activity, draw the net shown below on card sheet. Cut out the shapes and find out the shapes of the boxes they form. Firstly, see nets here. In first figure, the two-dimensional shape from which three-dimensional object can be made by folding is called as the net of that object. Means taking this in this base and folding along the lines, joining the edges each other. And cardboard sheet here, two-dimensional box. Then this cube, three-dimensional, here cuboid type of this. Then in first figure, see here where is the net of this figure. Here fourth one, see here base, this one. Draw the net shown below on card sheet, cut out the shapes and find out the shapes of the boxes they form. Here net is formed, here also net is formed, base of this figure. Then next one point is you see here a 5-square net, pentamino. 5-square net is called as a pentamino. Penta means 5. Pentamino. This 5-square net is called as a pentamino. In the figure alongside, in this figure alongside, 5 squares of the same size are placed together with their side joined. Here 5 squares of the same size are placed and they joined 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Such as an arrangement of this 5 square is called as a 5-square net or a pentamino. Here 5 squares are joined to form a pentamino, means 5-square net or 5 square. It is called as a 5-square net. It is called as a pentamino. By folding along the edges of such a 5-square net, an open box is formed. By folding out this 5-square net, and here one box is formed, this cube type. And above figures we see these 5 squares of the same size. Such an arrangement of these 5 squares is called as a 5-square net or a pentamino. And squares having a dot as the base and folding along these edges of such a 5-square net, an open box is formed here. Here these three-dimensional objects and next this chapter completed. In this chapter no any examples, only you read again one time. And next one chapter this pictograph in your second semester syllabus, in your regular math textbook. Next one chapter 14th one pictograph. Here graph is given in the form of picture. This graph is given in the form of picture and it is called as this pictograph. This remaining part tomorrow. Okay.